The fly route is the Washington football team. And the importance here is that this is a team that's good on both sides of the ball. If we're just looking at the raw talent on this squad, Aaron Rodgers is being supplanted into a very good roster. It's what you thought Denver was, but with depth. It's what the Raiders could be on offense, but with a defense. It's not flashy. It's DC. It's not flashy. But what it is it is solid. A great coach, Ron Rivera. You know he can coach. You know he is good. You get to be in the NFC East. Aaron Rodgers goes to the NFC East. He basically instantly wins the division. Do you have something to say?
I'm going to say it would never happen because they're good and the Packers GM would want to spite him. There's some drama there. And it's inter-conference.
It's inter-conference, but it's not inter-division, which is why I think it might be possible. NFC East, you basically instantly get there. AFC, I don't know why Aaron Rodgers wants to go to the AFC. If you're in the NFC, you're like, I got to beat Brady.
I'm not saying he wants to, but that's sometimes the option you got. That's the hand you want to get out, you go into the AFC.
He has some leverage, though. He's like, I can retire. I think he has some leverage on where he wants to get picked. I'd rather have to go through just, Tom Brady than have to go through Lamar and the Ravens, the Bills and Allen. Whatever San Francisco's cooking up, obviously Patrick Mahomes, Josh Herbert of the Chargers. Okay.
But
all the rest of them.
It would be Herbert possibly and Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, Herbert,
something like that.
Patrick Mahomes, you still got to deal with Ravens, Lamar, right? Bills, Allen. Now, talk about their offense. They actually have two guys that can be a number one, Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuels. They have both of them. If you lose one of them, you still be fine. But you have two great receivers. Running backs, they have running backs on running backs on running backs. Antonio Gibson, who had a fire year last year. J.D. McKissick, who's been healthy, having a great year. Their third running back is Peyton Barber. They got it. Healthy
surprising how good their
line,
roster is, actually.
Right? Healthy offensive line, no major injuries on this, and then you flip it around and go to the defensive side.
Well, remember particularly we talked about how this team was, if you're with us from day one, a dumpster fire for a good while. The GM was possibly harassing women and doing drugs, I believe, allegedly. The team owner was accused of assault. They have no name. The coach had cancer. The quarterback didn't. Dwayne Haskins at the time was all over the place. I mean, this team, particles. Yes, they got him too. This team was all over the place. And the idea that today they are basically what Tampa was before Tom Brady got there is kind of shocking.
Right? Defensive side, Chase Young, Montez Sweat. They just got two former Bears and Kyle Fuller and John Bostic. Look, I think this is actually a team where Aaron Rodgers looks at it as like they could lose a guy or two and some picks, and I'd still be on a ridiculous roster in a much easier situation.